Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a cash unstuffing for the third week of January. So I'm going to be going over all of our expenses. I'm going to be unstuffing some cash envelopes, some sinking funds, placing stickers down on my monthly spread, and all that good stuff. I will leave timestamps as I always do. And before I get into the monthly spread, I did just want to go over all of the totals. Might as well get it out of the way early on in the video. What's this one right here? So here we are with the spending tracker. I'm not gonna go over all of that, but I will go over the breakdown. So for our cash envelopes, we are gonna be unstuffing $280 today. Extra expenses, $101. I do just place it here. I could have just added them together, but I do track it separately, so I just split it there. We are gonna have two no spend days. Well, we had two no spend days. Sinking funds, we're gonna be unstuffing $262, and out of my personal sinking funds, we're gonna be unstuffing $18. And I'm sorry for the shadow. It is pretty early, so I'm working with artificial lighting and not natural light. And then I do have a note down here just to remind me to remove the $46 that I have in the giving envelope, because I am going to donate that to St. Jude. I did speak about this. I forgot in which video, honestly, about donating the money that I've just been accumulating in the giving envelope. So I am going to donate it, and that's just a little note to remind myself to do that. So that's what we're going to be using as change today. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into the monthly spread sticker placing, and then get into the cash unstuffing. I'm going to be going over all of our expenses from the 18th through the 24th. If you guys can tell, I have been like coming back and placing little decorative stickers on just the days that we spend money. And if I have a sticker for it, like here, I did go to the grocery store, so I do have a lot of these little grocery bag stickers. In my Happy Planner, I bought a whole bunch of Happy Planner sticker books. I did mention that in last week's cash unstuffing, and it comes with these little gas pump stickers, so I have been placing them down. It's just another way for me to play with stickers and actually use everything that I have. So I'm going to start on the 18th. There was a few transactions. It was my daughter's 4th birthday on the 18th. And I did go to, actually I made an online order for pickup for $19. I purchased some Ziploc bags. And I also purchased some lighters and some matches just as a backup, because we do have a fire pit, and the matches is just easier to just throw it in there, you know? Anyway, so on the 18th, I also made an Amazon purchase for $101. This is coming out of the extras envelope. I did budget $250 for my daughter's, well, my daughter and myself, our little birthday celebration that is going to end up happening in February. I did speak about that in yesterday's cash stuffing video, which is my YouTube cash stuffing. If you're interested in watching that, I will link it here in the corner. But anyway, I did put aside $250, and I track that, since it is like an extras expense, I track that in this orange color. But I did purchase some decorations for the party, and I also purchased a dress and shoes. I will link all that stuff in the description just so you guys can see if you're interested. It is like, I literally went out on a whim, and I didn't even know what theme or anything to go with. I ended up going with butterflies, and I kind of went down a little rabbit hole of decorations, but I didn't go all crazy. So I will link all that stuff in the description box. So that was $101, and it was for decorations, the dress, and shoes. So I think that's pretty good. And then I also had another Amazon purchase for $12. It's actually on auto subscription for some vitamins. So that was $12, and that is coming out of health. Ooh, that's crooked. Let me fix it. And the last thing, Brian did buy my daughter flowers and a little gift after he got out of school. I have mentioned many times that he is a TA, and he does TA on Wednesday nights. So he didn't want to come home empty-handed. So he brought her some flowers and a little like teddy bear. It was so cute. She was so surprised. But yeah, it was pretty chill on her actual birthday. But like I said, we're gonna be celebrating in February. So that was it for the 18th. On the 19th, it was only one transaction, and we haven't gone to Local Burrito in a minute. So Brian was craving some wet burritos, the green wet burrito. Do they even do it in red? I don't know. I've only had it in green. So $42, that is coming out of the takeout envelope. By the way, the flowers and gift is coming out of birthdays, and that is a sinking fund. And that's it, right? Oh, and then the Target, it's coming out of household, since it is like household items. So that's pretty much it for Thursday the 19th. On the 20th, we did have a couple of transactions. I made an online order for $65 at Sam's Club. For pickup, I picked up some dog food and some baby wipes. And that's coming out of household and pets. I will be combining those two envelopes come February just for it to be easier, since I always buy those things at the same time. And then Brian did make an Amazon purchase for $91 for his brother's gift, his birthday gift. He was like super late. His brother's birthday was, what day was it? Where are you? On the 8th. But he was so indecisive of what to get him. He ended up getting him this really nice jacket, and it came out to $91, and that's gonna come out of birthdays. And the last thing, they did auto renew the Sam's Club membership, and that is gonna be $120. I did speak about this in yesterday's cash stuffing. Technically it was $110, but they do charge tax, and 10 of those dollars, they do give it to you in Sam's Cash. So technically it's 110, but I just account for the whole 120, even though I'm getting $10 back, since it's like, you know, out of sight, out of mind. I'm trying to accumulate all that money. And I did say that whenever I have a large purchase, I will use that money to replace any money that we would spend. But I think I'm just going to accumulate it so that it can pay for next year's Sam's Club membership. And if I accumulate the whole $120, technically it's like completely free. So that is going to be coming out of the annual bills. That's it for the 20th. On the 21st, it was a no spend. The first no spend of the week. On the 22nd, it was also a no spend. Oh, by the way, this bread, if you're new here, if you aren't, you already know all these colors. But red is for the our debt payments. So that was $450 there. And then all of these purple ones are for bills. And that's it for the 22nd. On the 23rd, I did pump gas at Food for Less for $31. And that's coming out of the gas envelope. Food for Less is kind of equivalent. I think it's the same company as Kroger, because they do have a lot of Kroger items. Like their generic brand is always Kroger. So if you have no idea what Food for Less is and you have a Kroger, it's pretty much the same thing. And I also went to Food for Less and spent $123. That's coming out of groceries. I will tell you now that I went over by almost $50, but we'll figure it out once we get to the unstuffing. And that's it for Monday. And then the last thing on Tuesday, it would have been a no spend day, but as I was writing all my expenses on my stickers, I noticed that there was a few colors, mainly the red one. I literally have like 4 left. So I did make a purchase on Etsy, at Sweet Bunny Blessings shop for $18. I always just buy her pack of 5 because it is a little bit cheaper, and she does have a sale right now. So I think it would have been like $25, a little bit under 25, but it ended up being 18. Don't quote me, it might have been even less, I'm not sure. So I ended up just spending $18, and then I am taking that out of stationery. Come to think of it, I could have just taken it out of my personal, like, every week spending, but maybe I'll just replace it, the $18, with any rollover that I have for my personal spending. But that's pretty much all of our expenses for the week. I do track from payday to the day before payday. That's why my tracking always seems a little bit off. Down here, I did start to put week 1. So from week 1, I started to put how much we spend every day, except for the bills. I don't count that here. So on here, it says it's 5 weeks, which kind of is, but it doesn't really go with the weeks that I track. But it's just, you know, another additional fun way for me to track and use more stickers. So that's pretty much going to be it for our expenses. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into the cash unstuffing. Okay, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and get the change out. So the $46 from giving, since I will be giving a donation online, I don't need the cash. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. And this is what we'll be using for change. And I could just make that donation online. All right. So we are good there. I'm just gonna check this off. And let's get started with my personal sinking funds. It's only one envelope, so we can just get that out of the way. Stationery, $18. So I have a 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Well, there you go. I have exact change. And I have 20 left. Oh, you guys can't even see. I have 20 left. I honestly think I had the $18 back. I've been doing pretty good about not spending my personal money. I don't know why I didn't think about just using the money that I budget as personal every week. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but it's fine. I could always just add it back. So that's it for that. Now, let's go into our regular sinking funds. For annual bills, it's $120, just for the Sam's Club renewal. So we have 120. And we have 100, 200, 220, 240, 245, 46, 47, 48, 49, $249 left. The next upcoming bill, annual bill, should be the tax preparation, which I add that into this envelope, and then the Xbox Live. I think any day now they're probably gonna charge for that. And then ABC Mouse, I believe, comes out in February. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I think we're good for most of it. Maybe we need to add a little bit more just to have it completely covered. I did estimate 150 for tax preparations. I think it's always less, but I like to overestimate. So that's it for annual bills. And then health, $12. That is for the vitamins. So I have 22. I'm gonna get $10 back. These are all ugly 10s. So 120, 35. Let me check these off. Oh, wrong side. I like that these are double-sided. Oh. And birthdays. So that's in this one right here. $130. $120, $30. So far so good. We haven't even needed change. And that's that. Now there's 50, 100, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this was for my daughter's flowers from Brian, and then the jacket for his brother. So that's it for that. We're done with sinking funds. And now let's go into cash envelopes. Starting off with gas, $31. I've been filling it up before it even hits half, and it's been working that way. How much do I need back? $9. What am I doing? Okay, so 7, 8, 9. You know what? That's fine. We should have 14 left. Yeah, 14. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Miscellaneous, nothing. Pets, I'm taking $45 out. That's for the dog food. So I have 50, getting 5 back. Let me check all these off. Beauty, nothing. Kids, also nothing. Giving, we did remove all that. Personal, nothing. Take out $42. So we have a 50. Let me move this back. And we need $8 back. And grab the uglier ones. So that's $8 there. Now let's go over to groceries, and for sure we're gonna be short here. I already did an IOU back here, so we have 75, but I usually would just go into other envelopes and try to get the difference. But this time I'm gonna leave it like that because, so I'm going to take this IOU and place it here so that whenever I count at the end, I know $48 is an IOU. So what I did is I technically, for the 4th paycheck budget, I would have only done $75 in groceries, since I budget a large amount in the first week of the month, which was 200 and something, I can't remember. And then the weeks after that, it's around 75, maybe $100. But I've been going over, so for next cash stuffing, I will be budgeting 125, and that will pretty much cover the IOU, which I will unstuff it. It kind of doesn't make sense to add it and then take it out right away, but that's just the way my brain works. So I am going to budget a little bit more just to have it covered. If you know, I hope I don't confuse you. I already checked that off. So household, $39. So for groceries, it was 123, but I only have 75, and there's an IOU of 48. And household, 39. So I have 40 and 16. Normally, I would have just taken it out. You know, I would have taken out the $8 in takeout. Miscellaneous, I would have taken out the miscellaneous from there, but this time I just decided to add it into next week's or next paycheck budget and pay it back that way. You can pretty much do whatever you want with your budget. It is not, there is no rules really. And then extras, $101. So I have $150, I need to give $49 back. So I have 2 20s, a 5, and I need 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I should have 149, 120, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. And we're pretty much done. By the way, I know these videos, they're not as popular as like cash stuffing videos, even budgeting videos, at least for me. But I still continue to do them because I guess this gives me a time to, like, you know, chit chat with you guys how our week went. It kind of correlates to how our spending went. It's kind of like how I let you guys know, pretty much kind of like a video diary. And also it keeps me accountable. Sometimes it's a little embarrassing to share how much we spent, what we spent on, but you know, and it's not like I have to, I just choose to, because I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to remove the 46, which is for the donation. So there's 46 there, because I don't even think I said how much. We're going to be unstuffing these $661. That's how much all of these expenses were. Well, minus the 48, but that's why I have that little sticky note. Otherwise, I really would be looking for these $48. So we're going to start with 48 plus 100, 200, 300, 50, 100, 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, plus 43. That is the $661 that we needed for today. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I pay our credit card back. And this money, I will more than likely use it for my next cash stuffing, which I should be filming right after this video. And then I will pay this $48 back with that budget. So if you made it up until this point, go ahead and put IOU, because I think I haven't done an IOU in a long time. And that just lets me know that you made it all the way here, and I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day or night. See you next time. Bye.